Good evening, dear children. How are you all? I'm back, and it's your channel, channel of the children, channel by the children, and channel for the children. So, children, for some days I was a bit busy, so I was not able to make video. But because my children insisted on making a video on active passive voice, so I'm here again with this video. And in this video we will try to learn the different aspects of active passive voice and their application in imperative as well as interrogative sentences. Okay, so children, here we are going to start active passive. First of all, you should know active passive is kind of voice. Voice means speech. So we speak in two terms. First is when the subject is active. But before active passive, you should know, first of all, you should have the knowledge of subject and object that I am going to tell you here. Suppose I take the example, Rohan eats mango. Then all of us know that Rohan is a subject. Why Rohan is a subject? Because Rohan is doing something. Okay, Rohan is the doer of the action eating. Eats is verb. And what is mango? Mango is object. Why it is object? Because it is giving you the answer of what or whom after the verb. Okay, and eats is verb. Which verb it is? It is transitive verb. Why? Because it is giving you the answer of what or whom. If I hide mango and if I ask Rohan eats what, answer is coming. It means eats is transitive verb, because transitive verb gives the answer of what or whom. Okay, and you should always remember this point, that passive voice is only possible in case of transitive verbs. In case of transitive verbs. This I am going to show you by next example. Suppose I write down Rohan eats slowly. Okay, so Rohan is subject here and eats is verb. But which verb it is? It is intransitive verb. Why it is intransitive verb? Because it does not give the answer of what or whom. If I hide slowly, I say Rohan eats what? Answer is not coming, because slowly is adverb. Object will always be a noun or pronoun. This I have told you in previous videos as well. So since it is intransitive verb, passive is not possible, because to change into passive, object is necessary, because object will become subject and subject will become object when we change from active to passive. Okay, so you see here passive is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because the verb is intransitive verb. So this is rule number 1 for passive voice. First of all, you have to check the verb that is given. Sometimes to confuse you, teachers give in exercises, you write down whether it is possible or not to make passive voice. So first point of understanding is that if only the verb is transitive verb, then only passive is possible. Otherwise passive is not possible. Why? Because for passive voice there should be an object, because only this object will become subject while changing into passive voice. Children, I told you it's very important to understand any topic, the meaning of the definition of that topic. Okay, so active passive we are reading here. First of all, we should know what is active voice, what is passive voice. Active voice means when the subject is active. The subject is the doer of the action. Subject is doing something. Subject कुछ कर रहा है या करता है या करता था. Subject कर रहा था. Okay, and subject and object are always important, because both will come while making passive. So subject, the active voice means when the subject is active. When the subject is subject means doer of the action. Okay, like I take example, I teach English. Now what is subject here? I is the subject because it is the doer of the action. Okay, so I am doing something, or I teach English. English is the object and teach is the verb. This you all know. So when the subject is active or it is doing something, then that is active voice. Passive voice, when object will become subject and work is done upon it. Suppose I have to change the same sentence into passive voice. I will change it like this. My object, this is object, this is subject, this we all know, and this is transitive verb. So for passive voice, object will become the subject. English is taught by, I will become me. Pronouns change like this. I becomes me, we become us, she become she become her, or he become his, like this. Okay, so, or him. So English is taught by me. Here you see object becomes the subject and subject becomes the object. So object pronoun, subject pronoun will change into object pronoun. So here it becomes the object. So what changes you see while making into passive? Passive, we see that object becomes the subject and subject becomes the object and tense remains the same. It is simple present tense. Simple present tense will remain. Simple present tense means helping verb of simple present tense will come along with third form of verb. Okay, so first rule while changing from active to passive is that first rule is object becomes the subject while changing from active to passive. This I have told you here, how object becomes a subject and how subject becomes the object. This is rule number 1. And second rule is, if you understand this second rule, you will never do any mistake, because mostly mistakes are done when children don't understand or don't comprehend this second rule. Second rule is, you have to see that tense should always be same. Okay, what does that mean? Helping verb should be of that tense plus third form of verb. Okay, so by third form you should not think that taught is given so it is past tense. It is not past tense. Why it is not past tense? Because helping verb of simple present tense is used. This one is simple present tense. Why it is simple present tense? Because first form of verb is used with the subject. Okay, and helping verb is used in passive voice along with third form of verb. So this thing, that tense should always be same, means if in active it was simple present tense, then in passive also it will be in simple present tense only. It cannot be changed to present perfect or present continuous or future continuous. It cannot be changed. Mostly children do this mistake while they change the tenses. Only this is the key rule, that tense should be same from active to passive. Okay, we will take some more examples, boys. Children, we will take only one example, or we may take two examples with different subjects, and we can see all the forms of active and passive voice. So first example, let us take, this type of table I have drawn, where you will easily understand according to which tenses what are the changes that are brought in active or passive voice. So simple present tense, first of all, let me take the example. First example I take, Rohan plays, small example I take, Rohan plays football. You all know it is simple present tense because first form of verb having s and it is third person singular. Second, let me take a plural subject, they play football. Okay, so why I have taken these two examples? Because in first it is third person singular, and here third person plural I have taken, because there are changes of verb, so there you will understand how to change them. It is simple present tense. Tenses video has been made earlier, so you are well versed with tenses. So simple present tense. So I told you the rule that tense will remain same while changing from active to passive, and object will become subject. What is subject here? Rohan is a subject. What is object here? Football is the object. So object, always remember, object will become subject. So obviously in passive voice I have to start the sentence with football. Football. Now football. Okay, now I know it is simple present tense. So helping verb of simple present tense will come. Football is singular, so is. Football is. Now play is the verb, so third form will come. Play, played, played. So football is played. Now by. Now subject will become object by Rohan. Okay children, so isn't it simple? Then you say they play football. Again my object will become subject. So I will start my sentence with football. Football. Again, now they. So helping verb will be are. Why? Because it is plural subject. Sorry, I'm very sorry. It is object, so object will become subject. Okay, so subject is the singular now. So football is played by them. Okay, football is played by them. So object became the subject and subject became the object, and simple present tense has its helping verb and third form of verb. Now same sentence I am taking in present continuous. Try to change this sentence into present continuous. It will you will practice tenses also then. So Rohan plays football will become Rohan is playing football. Okay, present continuous tense, work is going on. So playing football, and for helping verb comes in continuous tense. Rohan is playing football. Now what is to be done? Again I will start the sentence by object. So first of all will come football. Football is. Now you should remember in continuous tenses one word definitely comes, and that is being. B-E-I-N-G. Football is being. Then again third form of verb played by Rohan. Being will definitely come between these two verbs, helping verb and main verb. Being will also be added whenever there is continuous tense, whether it is present tense, past tense or future tense. Okay, so future tense, future continuous or passive is not possible, that we will see afterwards, but here you should understand. Now let me take it with they. They are, helping verb will be are. They are playing football. So what it will become? Football. Now football are you will not do, okay? You will not do the mistake like me. So football is, because football is singular. Football is being played by them. Being will come. Why? Because it is continuous tense. Now after simple present and present continuous, third comes present perfect. Present perfect tense. And some children were saying, ma'am, please make it short, because nothing is short. Sometimes chapter is so big, tenses was so big, so I had to make 3 videos, but it is worth it. Okay, once you understand the rules, you will comprehend the whole concept. So if you want to make it short, you just keep it forward, make it forward and forward, or fast forward, and then you see whatever is of your whatever you want to learn, You keep on fast forwarding the video and then you can watch it. So present perfect tense, perfect word, I told you whenever it is there, has, have or had is to be used. So obviously in present tense, present perfect tense, with Rohan, what will come? Tell me. It is third person singular, so has will come. Rohan has, then third form of verb always comes in perfect tense. Rohan has played. That is why I told you, that is why I taught you tenses before, because active passive you cannot understand if you don't know the tenses. So present perfect tense always has, have or had, singular, has, third form of verb always will come. Rohan has played football. Okay, so passive will be, again object will become subject. Football has, because it is singular. Now been comes between these two verbs. Been, this word comes, like in continuous tense being comes, no, here been comes. Has been played by Rohan. So this is the difference. This word will come between both the verbs. Okay, then I take the second example, they. So obviously when they is there, has will become have, because with plural have comes. So they have played football. Try children, what will you do? Again have and third form of verb. Okay, so football, but football is one, so football has been played by them. So understand the rules, everything will fall in its place. And active passive, you should know, it is also the case of transformation. When you go to board classes 10th standard, active passive also comes in transformation, because here also without changing the meaning you are changing the form of the sentence. Okay, so from that point of view also active passive is very important. So children, I told you every tense has 4 subtenses, but present perfect continuous tense is not possible in passive voice. So only 3 tenses are possible. Then we will take past tense. Okay, past simple, then past continuous and past perfect, because again the 4th subtense is not possible in passive voice. Same way, but in future tense, future continuous is also not possible. Future continuous and future perfect continuous is not possible, so there will be 2 substances. Okay, so let me explain you the past tense now. Children, I have not rubbed off the blackboard because only simply some of the verbs will be changed and I will be able to explain you the past tense. So simple past, first of all we take simple past tense. What will be the change? Second form of verb will come. So Rohan played football. Okay, रोहन ने फुटबॉल खेला. So what will be the passive voice? Helping verb will change only. Football was played. फुटबॉल रोहन के द्वारा खेला गया. Okay, main thing is changing of verb. Then they played football. उन्होंने फुटबॉल खेला. Football was played by them. You see, tense is same everywhere. Okay, this is also simple past. This is again simple past. But only the change of passive voice is that helping verb of simple past will come along with third form of verb. Okay, so here in past continuous tense it will become Rohan was playing football. Football was, now because it is continuous tense, I told you being will definitely come. Football was being played by Rohan. Again continuous tense, they were, because they is plural, so were will come. Okay, were will come. They were, वो फुटबॉल खेल रहे थे, रोहन फुटबॉल खेल रहा था. So football, but football is one, so football was being, फुटबॉल उनके द्वारा खेली जा रही थी. Football was being played by them. Okay, then we come to past perfect. Perfect word past है, हमेशा had आएगा along with third form of verb. Rohan had played football. रोहन फुटबॉल खेल चुका था. Okay, so football had been, फुटबॉल रोहन के द्वारा खेली जा चुकी थी. They had played football. वो फुटबॉल खेल चुके थे. football had been played by them. So children, I hope I was able to make you understand. Only with a change of simple helping verb you can change, but you see nowhere I have changed the tense. With two simple sentences I am trying to explain you the whole active passive, and you will be able to understand. Okay. Children, here I will try to explain the future tense, and I have not rubbed the same because we are taking the same example. I have not rubbed. I will just tell you how with the simple change of helping verbs we can make active passive. So simple future, we all know Rohan is there, so Rohan will play football. This is simple future tense, है ना? Then passive will be football, object will become subject. Football will बी कम्स, फ्यूचर में आ जाएगा बी, दोनों वर्ब्स के बीच में. फुटबॉल विल बी प्लेड बाय रोहन, ये हो गया जी हमारा वर्ब. ओके, बिटवीन हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड मेन वर्ब विल कम बी. दिस इज हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड मेन वर्ब इन एक्टिव वॉइस. अब यहाँ पर है दे विल प्ले फुटबॉल, सो फुटबॉल विल बी प्लेड बाय देम. Isn't it simple, children? I think it is so simple for you also as well. You are more intelligent than me. So future continuous, Rohan will be playing. हाँ जी, रोहन विल बी प्लेइंग है जी यहाँ पर. अब इसका पैसिव पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, बनाकर देखो, बना ही नहीं सकते. तुम क्या लिखोगे? कुछ भी नहीं बना सकते क्योंकि बी ऑलरेडी इसमें आ गया, तो आप यहाँ पर बी कैसे लगाएंगे? तो फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस इज नॉट पॉसिबल. यहाँ पर भी होगा जी दे विल बी प्लेइंग, सो इसका भी नॉट पॉसिबल. पैसिव इज नॉट पॉसिबल इन फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. फिर आगे जी हम फ्यूचर परफेक्ट, रोहन विल, फ्यूचर भी है और परफेक्ट आ जाएगा विल हैव. अच्छा, ऑलवेज हैव विल कम जब भी विल होगा यहाँ पर या शैल होगा, ठीक है. इन फ्यूचर परफेक्ट ऑलवेज हैव आएगा विद ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स. हैज कभी भी नहीं आएगा, विल हैव. रोहन फुटबॉल खेल चुका होगा, दिस इज द हिंदी मीनिंग. ओके, रोहन विल हैव प्लेड फुटबॉल. फुटबॉल विल हैव बीन आ जाएगी इसमें. विल हैव बीन प्लेड बाय रोहन. दे विल हैव प्लेड फुटबॉल. फुटबॉल विल हैव बीन played by them. That's all. So children, it is all about simple sentence I have taken. Now two more things are there that I will take. I will try to take imperative sentences and also interrogative sentences, and I think I can take with the same example, so it will be more clear to you. Okay. So children, here we will see the structure of interrogative sentences. I will take the same examples, okay, for you to understand it simply. So what was the sentence? Rohan plays football. So in simple present, you all know do and does is to be used while making questions. So what will be the first example? Does Rohan, then because it is a question, no S or ES. Does Rohan play football? Okay ji. And second sentence was, now subject was they, so what will come with they? Do, because it is plural subject. Do they play football? ठीक है. In interrogative active voice you can get these two sentences. I am taking the same example so that it should be convenient for you. So how to make passive out of it? Again, I know that object will become subject. Now I want to find out the helping verb which will come with my this object. Okay, does will to not come, so is will come. Is football played by Rohan? Why does will not come? Because it is not the doer. Some work is done upon football, so helping verb will come. Helping verb plus third form of verb, question mark. Is football played by Rohan? Okay, and what will come here? Again, helping verb of they. So helping verb of football here, sorry. So is football played by them? Question mark. Helping verb and third form of verb while making question. Okay, it's in simple present tense. Present continuous ing form will come with first form of verb. This we all know. So let us change. Question we have to make. So is Rohan playing football? है ना? Such type of question you will make. Now here football I have to make subject. So what will be there? Is football. Now which word will come definitely in continuous tense? Being. Is football being played by Rohan? Question mark. So main verbs are these ones. Being will definitely come in all continuous tenses. So second was, do they, this was the in simple present. Continuous tense. What will be in continuous tense? Are they playing football? Question mark. And what will be here? But football I will put is only because football is the one. So is football being continuous tense, being played by them? Played by them? Question mark. These are the verbs. Okay. So you see how changing of verb changes the complete sentence. Present perfect I know has or have will be used 100% with third form of verb. This is clear to us, all of us. So first sentence will be has, because question hai na. So has Rohan played football? देखो, nowhere I am changing the tense. Tense will be same everywhere. If it is a question, question will remain a question. If it is a simple statement will remain a simple statement. This thing you have to understand. Tense same. Okay. It is same sentence. It is also simple present tense. It is again simple present tense. Only helping verb, with the usage of helping verb I am changing it a little bit. So has Rohan played football? So what will be the passive voice? Football will come. So with football what will come? Has football been आ जाएगा, been, has football been, क्योंकि उस पर काम हो रहा है, ठीक है. तो has football been played by Rohan? Question mark. Okay जी. Verb क्या है? Has been and played. Has football been played by Rohan? अब ये सेकेंड बना जी. अब because they है तो have आएगा. Have they played football? Question mark. So what will be the passive voice? फुटबॉल के साथ तो हैज ही आएगा, हैव नहीं आएगा बिकॉज इट इज सिंगुलर. सो हैज फुटबॉल बीन तो जरूर आएगा हैज और हैव में. हैज फुटबॉल बीन प्लेड बाय देम? So children, a little question mark is necessary. A little observation, a little technique will fetch you 100 on 100. Believe me. Only you need practice of more and more sentences. So here children, we have seen interrogative sentences in all simple present tense. Present perfect continuous is not possible. Now we will see past tense, all the three forms of past tenses. Okay children, to save time I have not rubbed off the sentences because same sentences I will be using. Only a little change of helping verb will be done, so please see to it. Now we come to simple past tense. In simple past tense, always and always did will be used while making question and with did first form of verb. Okay. So what will be the sentence? Did Rohan play football? First form will come. Okay. क्या रोहन ने फुटबॉल खेली? And what will be a passive? So did तो नहीं आ सकता, क्या आएगा? Was. was football played by Rohan. ठीक है, हेल्पिंग वर्ब आएगा पास्ट टेंस का along with third form of verb. फिर यहाँ पर एक्टिव में क्या आएगा, डिड दे प्ले फुटबॉल, क्या उन्होंने फुटबॉल खेली. अगेन यहाँ पर क्या आएगा, was फुटबॉल प्लेड बाय देम, क्या उनके द्वारा फुटबॉल खेली गई. यहाँ पर काम हुआ सब्जेक्ट पर, यहाँ पर सब्जेक्ट ने काम किया. दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एक्टिव एंड पैसिव. सो ये बोथ वर्ब्स हैं. ठीक है, you know the you try to see the change of verbs here, helping verbs. अब यहाँ पर is की जगह हो जाएगा. now we come to past continuous. okay, past continuous. so was Rohan playing football, क्या रोहन फुटबॉल खेल रहा था. अरे past continuous. so हमने करा was football being played by रोहन, क्या फुटबॉल खेली जा रही थी रोहन के द्वारा. अगेन यहाँ पर आप क्या करेंगे, were they playing football, क्या वो फुटबॉल खेल रहे थे. सो यहाँ पर वर्ड नहीं आएगा क्योंकि फुटबॉल सिंगुलर है. तो was, क्या फुटबॉल उनके द्वारा खेली जा रही थी. was football being played by them. यहाँ पर आ गया जी हमारा पास्ट परफेक्ट. पास्ट परफेक्ट में हमें सबको पता है कि सिर्फ और सिर्फ हैड यूज होगा. जैसे सिंपल पास्ट में सिर्फ डिड यूज हो जाता है सब सब्जेक्ट के साथ, ऐसे ही हैड सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के साथ. तो हैड रोहन प्लेड फुटबॉल, क्या रोहन फुटबॉल खेल चुका था. हैड फुटबॉल बीन प्लेड बाय रोहन, क्या फुटबॉल रोहन के द्वारा खेली जा चुकी थी. हैड दे प्लेड फुटबॉल, क्या वो फुटबॉल खेल चुके थे. हैड फुटबॉल बीन प्लेड बाय देम, क्या उनके द्वारा फुटबॉल खेली जा चुकी थी. So children, you see simple change of helping verb will make you understand the whole concept of active passive. Now we will proceed to future tense. Okay, children, then we come to future tense. Future tense, I told you only two tenses are possible: simple future and future perfect. Future continuous is not possible in passive voice. So I have not rubbed the examples, I have rubbed continuous tense. Okay, so simple future, will Rohan play football, क्या रोहन फुटबॉल खेलेगा. okay, then passive, will football be आएगा साथ में. okay, will football be played by Rohan, क्या फुटबॉल रोहन के साथ खेली जाए, रोहन से के द्वारा खेली जाएगी. will football be played by Rohan. Now here, will they play football, क्या वे फुटबॉल खेलेंगे. फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब आएगी. will football be played by them, क्या फुटबॉल उनके द्वारा खेली जाएगी. understood. अच्छा चिल्ड्रन, if there is WH question, you very well know WH word यहाँ पर आएगा सिर्फ क्वेश्चन के पहले. जैसे why will Rohan play football, why will football be played by Rohan. This I hope you understand because I have told you so many times. WH word, no other changes there, only WH word comes before the whole sentence of interrogative. Why will football be played by them, why or when will they play football. WH word will simply come before the interrogative sentence. Now future perfect, future perfect means will भी आएगा और आपका have भी आएगा. okay, so will Rohan have played football, क्या रोहन फुटबॉल खेल चुका होगा. okay, will football have been, क्या फुटबॉल रोहन के द्वारा खेली जा चुकी होगी. will football have been played by Rohan. will they have played, will they have played, क्या वे फुटबॉल खेल चुके होंगे. have जरूर आएगा क्योंकि परफेक्ट है. और थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, will they have played, क्या वो फुटबॉल खेल चुके होंगे. will football have been, क्या फुटबॉल खेली जा चुकी होगी. so children, I hope I am to certain extent I have been able to make you understand this concept. Now lastly, in the last slide only, we will see only 3 of imperative sentences. okay, children, this is the last slide. Imperative sentences. Imperative sentences, we all know they consist of requests, commands, and advise. So I've just taken 3 examples. I will explain it to you. Open the gate, you are giving some command, आप order दे रहे हैं इसमें. So it's an order, so it is active voice. आप किसी को बोल रहे हैं open the gate. Okay, ये active voice है. Okay, आप actually कह रहे हैं you open the gate. Okay, so how to change it into passive? These type of sentences are to be changed to passive by starting with let. Let. Now object, ये object है. Subject क्या है इसमें छुपा हुआ? You. Okay, ऑब्जेक्ट सब्जेक्ट बन जाएगा. लेट द गेट बी ओपन्ड. इसमें आप बाय यू लिखें ना लिखें उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. इट इज़ अ कंप्लीट सेंटेंस. गेट को खुलने दो. ठीक है, दिस इज पैसिव वॉइस. इसको आप ऐसे भी बना सकते हैं, द गेट शुड बी ओपन. लेट और शुड बोथ आर करेक्ट हियर. ओके, देन वी टेक रिक्वेस्ट, प्लीज ओपन द डोर. सो इट इज़ वेरी सिंपल चिल्ड्रन. इसमें आप कैसे बनाएंगे पैसिव? ये है हमारा एक्टिव वॉइस. प्लीज़ आप डोर को खोल दीजिए, तो ये एक्टिव वॉइस है हमारा. इसमें आपको सिंपली पता है कि जी भाई रिक्वेस्ट हो रही है, तो आप सिंपल बनाएंगे यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड. यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू ओपन द डोर. सिंपल आपने बना दिया. ओके, ये हो गई हमारी पैसिव वॉइस. इसमें हेल्पिंग वर्ब भी आ गया और थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब भी आ गया. ओके, यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू ओपन द डोर. फिर है जी हमारी एडवाइस, टेक मेडिसिन प्रॉपरली. इसमें भी आप सिंपल बनाइए यू आर एडवाइज. ADVISED याद रखना, बिकॉज वर्ब है, सी नहीं लगेगा यहाँ पर. ओके, सी में सी होता है नाउन, एस होता है वर्ब. सो यू आर एडवाइज टू टेक मेडिसिन्स प्रॉपरली. ठीक है, इसमें यू कैन सी हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब बोथ आर हियर. So this is the way to make passive of imperative sentences, children. I have tried my best to simplify this topic to you, and I hope you have understood, children. All the best for your exams, and all the best to all the children throughout the country who are trying to understand this topic. And please write in comments if you have not understood any concept. Ask your questions in comments also. I will try to answer. Thank you, children. Bye for now.